match like his teammates again proves he's a redoubtable battler against Doherty to keep Canadian hopes alive. Here in frame 16, Murphy faces Robidoux. With only 4 colours remaining, it's a tense affair with the players divided by 4 points. Robidoux's in play.
Coming off the side cushion, needs a good contact here, and that's absolutely perfect the way he's played it. There's the blue in the way between the white and the brown. I think it possibly is.
Yes, our cameraman daren't move at the moment. He's in the wrong position to be able to slide over. Well, actually, with Steve Murphy moving around the table, he's going to get a chance now to come and show you the direct line between cue ball and brown. There you can see, absolute straight line. So Steve Murphy, just looking, if he comes off the top cushion, hits the brown, he wants to make sure that he doesn't hit the pink. Well, that's the 4th frame on the trot, the 4th frame on the trot that we've had in excess of 30 minutes. It just shows you, since it got to 8-5, the pressure has mounted and mounted, and it's getting tougher.
Yes, Stephen just looking, if he comes off the top cushion, gets the brown fairly thick, possibly even get the cue ball to run in towards the pink. Well, I think that did cross his mind. Now, will Elaine Robidoux have a go at this long brown?
Well, Steve Murphy seemed to have drank that water as he thinks it's his last shot. I certainly don't fancy Elaine potting brown, blue and pink. He maybe take the brown on, but position to blue, difficult, and of course blue to pink, even worse. So I think there's a little bit more action left in this frame yet. Might not even take it on. Well, brilliant pot from Elaine Robidoux, and the way he's played it, he has a nice angle. Can he just miss the cannon on the black? If he can, he may be able to nudge this pink out into the open. I think the black's just in the wrong place though, Dean.
Yes, it does appear to be in the wrong place. Potting this would put him 13 in front. Oh, goodness, would you believe it?
For Canada.
Yes, the black was causing him all the problems. The natural angle just to stun the blue in. The black was exactly in the wrong place. Here you see, purposely played with an awful lot of running side to flick that cue ball over towards the pink. And the miss, he may live to rue that. 8 points in front, so Steve Murphy now needs all 3 remaining balls.
And this is a pressure shot for Stephen. Every shot is at this stage. But he may just have to roll this one in, go across the table for the pink in the opposite corner. Nothing easy at the moment. In fact, he'll consider himself fortunate to have not left a pot on for Elaine.
Isn't it amazing not only what you can miss, but how far you can miss it sometimes when you're under pressure? We've all missed them. I missed a blue just off straight to probably beat Steve Davis in the UK that you could pot standing on your head 9 times out of 10. So we've all played in this situation, and people at home perhaps sometimes can't understand it, but I will assure you how difficult this game is sometimes. A black off the spot sometimes looks difficult.
What do you mean sometimes, Willie? Yes, the last thing Elaine wanted to do was bring the black off the top cushion. Of course, if he pots the blue, then Stephen Murphy and Republic of Ireland need both balls to tie.
Yes, that'd be quite apt, wouldn't it, in Bangkok? Both balls to tie. But of course the blue's got to go in first, and it certainly won't be going in off this shot. Good safety shot from Steve Murphy, but Elaine, similar sort of shot as the last one, should be able to get the cue ball in baulk. Well, Dean, do you take this on? Or do you play the blue up and down?
I think that's what he's looking at, Willie. The angle's thin enough for the cue ball to go back up and down the table. Yes, that's what he played, but it was, again, a bit too thick.
Well, what a result that is. Isn't that amazing what happens sometimes? Little wry smile on his face. He knows he's been really fortunate there, brought the pink out into the open. The blue's just far enough past the middle pocket to make it not a clippable attempt. And believe you me, the safety's not easy from here. The jaw of the middle pocket is both on for blue or cue ball, depending on which way he decides to play the safety.
Some good fortune for the Irishman. Tough shot to get this safe for Alain Robidoux. He's got it a bit thick, and this is a better chance for Stephen Murphy. Shot to nothing is on.
That's how slow this table is. No shot is a shot to nothing, but I understand what you're saying. You're certainly taking the cue ball in towards the pink. Saving grace for Alain Robidoux could now be that black. Pink to black. Should he pot the blue? It's going to be tough. I don't think he's got any option but to play the blue, because that's a choice of playing it into either corner pocket, really. Brilliant pot, but doesn't want the cue ball near the cushion. 5. He has a nice angle on the pink. Well, what a shot this needs to be. Pink, 2 cushions. And to pot the black, I think he's going to have to be 18 inches behind it. If he's more than 18 inches behind it, I wouldn't fancy him potting the black on this table. It's a tough shot. So tight on the cushion, as close to the black as he dare.
Yes, the angle is there to get up the table for the black. That still requires a great deal of pace in the white ball to get their cue ball up there. This table being so dreadfully slow as it is. He's given it an almighty effort.
Well, a fantastic shot from Steve Murphy. This very, very difficult black. I think he's just going to have to roll it in dead weight. Could take the Republic of Ireland into the semi-final. If he plays it at pace, it's missable. Just roll it in, Steve, dead weight. Win or lose, you've got to play it that way. Steve Murphy takes the black. The Republic of Ireland beat Canada in an enthralling match. 10 frames to 6. They're in the semi-final.